Hello ladies and gents, I am Anadiffin, and welcome back to Aurora 4X. In the last episode, I basically sat in the research screen and industry screens while I teched up a ton of research, instead of, starting the game with a load of stuff like research. Still, it allowed me to focus the industry and all that where I liked, which was probably a mistake. Anyway, in this episode, I am going to design my first ship. So it's going to be a commercial ship, so I want it to be as efficient as possible. So need the biggest engine and the most fuel efficient. It does mean that it is a little bit slow, but that will definitely be a nice efficient engine. So I will create this project. And now I need to prototype this engine. So let's go get my power production person, power propulsion, and there is the engine. As you can see, it is nicely there. But my power propulsion person is currently doing a job. So let's cancel that. And then you add this project. So add this one. Excellent. And then after that, continue the queue. That means now, after they've done that, so they've finished the engine. That is good. Which means I can now go to class design and design a ship. So, I need to go new. It's a discovery ship. Nicely done. And now I need to add components. So because I now have this engine, it's sitting here. So let's add one of these on. See? A nice 1,339 kilometers per second. Think, that's nice speedy. No, that is slow. So in fact, I'm going to add 2 of these engines on, which didn't really do much. But that's because the tonnage increased quite considerably, because this is the primary mass of the ship. So what I need to do though is make it so that this is more efficient. So let's add a couple of geological sensors onto this thing. So it has 2 survey points per hour. That will mean it will survey pretty quick. I also want to make sure it has a nice long range, because I don't actually know how large this system is. So I think that will definitely be enough for this ship. So let's go back to class design. Other than that, I think though I will just double it up to be sure, because this ship can be utilized in other systems. It doesn't have to be just this system. So I'll add another geological survey on there. This is going to survey really nice and fast. And should I throw in a second engine? Doesn't really add too much additional speed to it, but does make it a nice 6,000 round tons. And that, I think that is probably going to be a good idea. No armor needed. It's a commercial vessel. Got a nice long range. I want to increase its deployment time. You don't have to do this as much with lots of ships, but I want to ensure that this ship has a nice long deployment time. So yeah, put up to like 10 years or so, because although its fuel capacity is going to last a while, it's not going to be out for that long. It is going to be sitting around at asteroids doing not that much. So a big long mission would be suitable, though maybe I shouldn't have it so long. It does seem a little bit excessive, considering it's only, year 14. Saying a 10-year mission is a little bit excessive. Cool. Well, I think 5 is probably enough. Excellent. So that is now all done, and I need to build this ship. So you can't just instantly build things. You need to tool a shipyard to a specific class. So I'm going to retool it for the CA Discovery. Now I need to change that class name. It's not a CA Discovery, it is a geological survey vessel. Geosurvey ship. Do I want to cancel this task? No, I don't really. No, I don't want to cancel that task. It's going to be done in about a year anyway on that, so let's just tick over. Let's create that project as well. Instance set 8. Okay. There we go. I can now tool it. That, which is instantaneous because it is the first ship. I don't have to retool anything. So it was kind of built for it in mind. And I would like to build a GE Discovery. And let's see how long it's going to take. Tasks. And it's going again about a year. Ooh, excellent. Additional construction rate. That is going to really help everything. The next one, probably go for a research rate. Let's make everyone more efficient. Well, I do now have some other scientists, so I'm going to remove some research labs on these and start getting some of them actually trained up, because if I can get them all training and essentially researching, it will get them better in the future. Still not got logistics. Oh, that's good. Additional sensor strength. Get some additional thermal sensors going. Missiles, nice. And the ship is almost completed. And there we go. Discovery 1 has been launched. The very first ship. Excellent. It's only taken a long time because I was dragging my toes and trying to make myself more efficient, which didn't turn... Yeah, it was a mess. Anyway. Right, I've forgotten what to do next. I need to create a task force. So, the fleet orders. Going to rename this one, because everyone is added into the shipyard task group to start with, but because it begins with S, it kind of sinks to the bottom, makes it difficult to find. So I'm just going to rename it, put double A at the front. So that will mean it will always stick at the top. But double A or a space would probably work. So I would like to attach that. So this is the GE Discovery, and it's going to have a new order. So its normal order will be service nearest body, and so its primary is going to be survey nearest planet, yeah, planet or moon, then nearest body. I think just go to service nearest body. And no special order then. And then act if fuel less than 50%, refuel at nearest colony. Yeah, this is about 40. And that will do well there. First, I would like you to head over to there and go do a geological survey. And in fact, I might build myself a second discovery. Go back to production, shipyards, add a new task. Yes, that's 2 there functioning for me. While it's doing that, I think I'll add another 5,000 tons. So now when I zoom in, go to say an hour increment, see the discovery is now moving on. So a day is currently there and is actually searching in there. Off it goes. It's needed, and then bam, done. Brilliant. Look at all the... That's just going to go off and discover all minerals for me. So, what I can do, I can show if a body has been surveyed, and I can show if it's got mineral concentrations. So any green ones will show as mineral concentrations, which is a nice little feature. So I'll just keep spinning the days around. And I have finished converting conventional industry to mines at long last. I didn't do this very well, Nick. But there you go, that's kind of what you do, isn't it? What I would like... Have I got a spaceport? Okay, answer that. I only want one. One of those. Go for 10% of production. Create one of those. It doesn't look... I can't see a spaceport there. Have 100 million available workers. Miners are now working for me with 1,000 mines. So yeah, look, I do get a lot of production, but I really should have gone for more actual construction facilities, because now I'm actually building them more properly. It is helping, but that was a real nasty start. 100 ordnance factories going up, and work on some more mines. In fact, I could do with some automated mines. So they'll take absolutely ages to go at that speed, but the construction factories are building regardless. So in fact, let's just increase that again. Modify the order. Okay, let's carry on going. So additional 5,000 tons added to the shipyard. Ooh, we have minerals. There we go, geological survey report. So, what do I want? So this asteroid, 89, does barely has anything on it. It's one of the most useless sites I've ever seen. Oh well. Oh, good. I now have engine modifier 2 completed. I think that would be good now to go into pebble bed reactor. Oh, supply of macacium has been exhausted. Darn it. I have a stockpile, but I really need to get that really should got geological surveys out sooner. There's all things which I'm learning. I attempted to try another thing with just more mines, but I made too many. Oh well. So I'll detach this one. I want you to go survey nearest body. Then if fuel less than that, refuel at nearest colony. So there goes my other ship there. Ooh, I do have some survey complete. 5 inactive research labs. I didn't spot that. Should probably have this events thing up. You know, a lot more. Yeah, 5 inactive research labs were there a lot. So, whoops. Actually, missile, kinetic. I think if I just queue up a couple of these, like queue that one, queue up that one. I want to queue these up. Like that. Now to go to the geological survey, keep clicking the wrong button. Wow, not a very good system so far. Ooh, there is another. Oh, that's it on that asteroid. Great. Power bulb reactor and reduced missile launch size. Nuclear pulse engines. Yes. Surplus. Been going for a long time so far, quickly speeding through the years. Has there been any updates to the geological surveys? Good accessibilities, but nothing in numbers. Construction of spaceport is completed on Tunny. Commercial spaceport, that is useful. Let's build some infrastructure up. And that will slowly be completed. Then I can move to a new planet soon, hopefully. Four inactive research labs, because I clicked too fast. There's a problem if you do clicking, it's easy to click past things, but let's just use the auto turns then. It's completed research into nuclear pulse engines. Excellent. Can do some additional research now, though I think power propulsion. Yeah, go for this one. There we go. Next research, a couple of those have been completed there. So supply of plutonium, Anthony, has been exhausted. I am running out of resources at a rather ridiculous rate. That one I am going to create a colony on. This has an accessibility of 2 total. That also has an accessibility of 2 total, but only of 100 material. It's not really worth anything. Ooh, decent. Got corundium in very small amount. I've already created it. Never mind. Macacium, none. Ooh, though I am actually out of macacium, so I'll create a colony there. So I now have a few different colonies. And what I need some mass drivers to transport the this infrastructure around. So let us get 3 mass drivers, 10% of the workforce. Modify. No, I do not need that number. Whoa! Cancel. Oh no. It's accidentally modified the construction factories. Modify that. I don't know how many remaining. That means I've got like a partial construction factory somewhere. Darn it. Oh, no matter. Spinal mount has been completed. I'm not so interested in this tech, but it is useful enough just to keep the guy research. So if I do need to do any research, I can. Thermal sensor. That though is more useful. Go for EM sensitivity. Right, they're unable to carry out their orders. There is no geological survey. Let's order ships in them. So no special order. No special order. Then I think just head over to move 2. Okay, is there any other places worth mining? Material shortages are going to be a bit of a problem. Haven't got much in this world, really. So I do need to go to jump point theory, get myself some jump engines, because without that I am trapped here. Naval shipwrights has expanded. Excellent. So what I'd like, I think I'm going to demand 50 and a mass driver. So add those contracts and an Earth, not Earth, Tunny. I'm used to playing on Sol. And you have 11 automated mines, so you are going to supply 1 mass driver and 11 automated mines, and hopefully a civilian shipping company will see that contract and create a project for me. So much scientists, fantastic. That additional research rate is really going to help. Let's go for an asteroid mining module. And now I can actually build an orbital facility. Yep, I like the look of this planet, but the system, but unfortunately it's been pretty pants. Mass drivers are completed on Tunny. Modify. Infrastructure is completed. So how's my mining and that doing? So I am short on a fair few resources. The stockpile and all of that is down. Jump point theory. Good, that means I can now go into the next thing. Jump drives and stuff. Power propulsion. What do you want? I want that one. Thank you. Thank you. Sensors. Where's my sensors of fire control? There they are. I want the gravitational surveys. Q. Probably just queue that one up as well. Missiles and kinetic. View size. Yeah, I'll keep working towards the box launch, I think. Yeah, work on that one as well. So production. Fighter production rates. Energy weapons. Yeah, you're not going to be done for a while, but I'll queue that up as well. Completed some jump point stuff. Again, additional jump point efficiency has been completed. Gravitational sensors are completed. Good. I've only got this stockpile left. Titanium is low. Right, I do need to now create a new ship though. I need a new ship. Napoleon. So this is going to be a grav survey ship. From is a grav survey. Oh, research is commenced, okay. The grav survey is a military ship, so I do need to worry about that. I actually need to probably make a new engine as well for it, so... Gravitational survey sensors is complete. Right, see, can I make a better engine? I think I can. Nuclear pulse engine is good. And this, since it's going to be a military engine, I am going to make it a little, not as super efficient. Nuclear pulse engine, and that is quite the improvement in engine. Or I could just make it a commercial nuclear pulse engine. Might do that. It's a very, very cheap project. Yeah, I'll do that. Let's see if there's someone who can research that for me. Power propulsion. Nuclear engine. Got a scientist? No. I'm just going to lobby you on it. I now have lab. So we'll do that very quickly, I think. There we go. Commercial nuclear pulse engine has been completed. You can now go into class design, devise this grav survey ship. Put a couple of grav surveys on there. Again, this is actually going to be turning quite far out. Put a big commercial pulse engine on there. Load of fuel. Have another 5-year mission. But this is a military vessel for maintenance purposes. Has an annual rate of 100%, which is actually fairly low, but I would ideally prefer that a bit lower. So we're going to put on a few engineering spaces. Put on about 5 at a time, down to 20% failure rate, and also can have 3 repairs during that period. So that is quite a lot nicer. I think that will do nicely there. I will get my actual factory to build those. So go to industry, my shipyards, and you are going to retool for the grav survey. You can retooled for that since it had no allocation prior, and I'd like you to produce one. Supply of titanium has also been exhausted. For inactive research labs. I think I would like to go for additional thermal sensors. Research into the terraforming module. Wow. You've been working that a long time, haven't you? So, the Grav survey ship has been completed. I also want to see what's... Yeah, they haven't... The Price Shipping Corporation haven't actually launched anything as of yet. It's a bit annoying, but let us go to patch the Napoleon. And I would like you to do a Grav survey. So the conditional orders in this case, I want to refill below 40% or so when supply points are less than 20 because it can run out of supplies, which is a bit of a pain. Also now I need to order it to do a Grav survey of the system. So survey, next survey location. And now go! So off he goes. Surveying all these points. There's the first jump point identified. Construction of fuel refineries have been completed. Excellent. Going round and surveying everything for me. Ion drive technology has been completed. Ooh, nice. Definitely a nice engine, that one. Though, still, could do better. Accelerator, engine modifier, get those missiles going really fast. Iridium, Antony, has also been exhausted. Another jump point. I need to start thinking about making a jump ship, it seems. Vendorite has also been exhausted on Tunny. Another jump point has been identified. Galacite. This isn't boding well. Ordnance production. Oh, 5 in research labs, okay. Create that one, and then also missile kinetic. I think you can add that to the queue. So, survey has been completed. Now I just need to order the ship in. Not that one, I keep clicking the wrong button. Unfortunately, I can't really use the shortcuts since the shortcuts control my recording software as well, so it kind of all goes weird. And I need to get Napoleon. You go to no special order. Go to Tunny, and then begin overhaul. Move. Which I don't think. Yeah, maintenance. Maintenance is too large. I don't think it can maintain it. Yeah, it's 4,000 tons. I need to increase the number of these guys. So where's the maintenance facilities? 5. Yeah. Let's go for another 15. And go from there. Cannot continue with overhaul. Insufficient facilities. Thermal sensitivity 11. Nice. Let's go for planetary sensors. Construction rate has improved. researching asteroid mining module. Oh, it's begun. Yes. I find it weird because it's like it's the other way around. Regardless, I need to design a jump ship. I don't think I've got jump gates, so I need to design a jump ship. What can I design in terms of jump engines? Oh goodness, I've just noticed the time. So I'll actually do that at the beginning of the next episode. So thank you very much for watching this episode of Aurora 4X with myself and a Diffin. If you did enjoy the episode, please leave a like and or comment below, as it is always great to hear from you lot. Otherwise, that's it from me for now, and I shall see you next time. But until then, I'm out. Goodbye!